Hey. So I've got some more DAC canvases to show you after I, was so happy the last time I showed you some DAC canvases that I didn't have to show anymore because I don't have a proper space to show them. And here we are. I have some more. We're doing it in a different area because hinge desk is just too small. And so we're doing it on top of the chest freezer, which is also way too small. So I'm just going to get started. It's not going to be perfect. When have my videos ever had a snow chance in being perfect? They haven't. So this particular canvas I'm going to show you first is extra big. It's a Christopher Lavelle. This one's called Solstice. It is 65 by 92 centimeters. And there's 51 colors and 3 ABs. Now, I'd like to show you the picture so that you've got a more complete look at it, but than what I'm going to be able to show you on canvas. But, because, my lighting is worse over here. Yeah, it's gonna I'm going to try, but it's going to be dark. It's going to be dark. Okay, so... and it's going to be at an angle so that I can catch the light. Sorry. Yeah, I don't... you'll be able to see it as hard as it is for me to believe. You'll be able to see it better on the actual canvas than this image. So. Okay. And I apologize for the mess in the background. I'm a slob. The end. Alright, so here is the it really is. I mean, I told you the size, but it really is a monster of a canvas. I liked her because of her horns. I like that she was tattooed. God, that looks dark too. Crap. Like that she was tattooed. I hate this blue sky. There's no color change. This blue, it's all one color. It's all one color. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, at least 11 bags of this blue. I'm not happy about that. Do I know how to multi-place now? I do. But this has to be my ranking top 2. My second ranking, white is the most boring color to have to color block. But the second most boring color is sky blue. There's nothing enchanting about sky blue. It's just, it's boring. It's boring. There's no allure. It's just sky blue. I mean, I feel like maybe Christopher felt he needed to have more of a plain background because so busy. It's like so busy. Maybe that's why, but I feel like if he just had put in a couple of light, fluffy clouds, that would have made things nicer for me. Oh, shoot. And that's why you don't move the tripod, you dum-dum. Okay, so, yes. Solstice. Yes, I like the girl. I could have done without the fangs. I don't know why she needs to be a vampire with horns. With how many sets of horns? 2 sets of horns. But, I love the macaws. And even though I'm not a bird person lately, I've really been... I go through phases. And right now I'm in my macaw phase. So, yeah. That's basically what it amounts to, is I'm in my macaw phase. What's up, Calliope? What's up, baby? Huh? Sugar plum. Sugar plum. Calliope's so short, the cat litter container, the tiny cat's cat litter container is taller She's a big dog. Okay, so I'm not taking off the plastic. I'm not making that mistake anymore. As far as, yeah, too dark. As far as the large canvases go. I think it works well with the small canvases, but these large ones, not until I'm doing it am I taking off that plastic. So, there is Solstice. I hope you can kind of see her. I don't know if you can. Here is the massive log of drills that look really dark. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. It's just the angle, and I don't feel like I have any other solution as far as showing these giant ones. Oh, that looks darker now. Oh, of course, I can do the spotlight on there. Surprisingly, there's not a massive amount of glare. I thought there would be more glare. Maybe it's because the light's at an angle and the camera's at an angle that it just balances itself out. I don't know. I can't film. I have no abilities to film good or right. Yeah. Maybe if I threw that down there, you can't look at the colors. Even though there's a heavy shadow, I feel like you're seeing it better. As long as I stay out of the way. But yeah, there's two macaws at her head. They're both on her horns. Yeah, she is very pretty. She is very big. This is one that will not be attempted for a while. I mean, I'd rather do Lilith to start to begin with. But, yeah, I do think she's very, very pretty. The ABs. Again, I could do without the fangs. I do like that she has freckles. I find freckles to be very attractive in a woman. Looks like, I guess I could look at the sticker sheet to tell you the ABs instead of trying to dissect this log here. Okay. I tried to show you this in a video too, but it's just, it's too dark at the angle. I'm at, ABs. I don't want to talk to you, Oak Harbor. Yeah, I'm not smart enough to be able to tell you which ones are the ABs. Or steady enough for that to focus. Is it? But, unless it says AB on it, I'm not gonna know. I'm not gonna know. I'm sorry. I know. I'm such a disappointment in any way. Every way when I'm showing you these. I know. Okay, I'm gonna pause you, and then I'm gonna get the next canvas. I'm trying to get these bigger ones out of the way first. Okay, and I forgot to say the Christopher Lavelle Solstice, that's a square. Alright, this next one is also a square. This one's from Ennis Guerrero. This one is Rococo Dream. See, 29 colors, 1 AB. And where's the size? 56 by 76 centimeters. So this one doesn't have a lot of colors, but I've found if I were to give Ennis Guerrero's typical color palette that she uses, I would describe it as dystopian. Like there's a lot of grays, blacks, browns, you know, just very dark. Like I don't know. I like her imagery because it's so beautiful, but it also has an air of darkness at the same time. And I would show you this little picture, but again, from this angle, it is so dark. Okay. Here is Rococo Dream. I don't know what prices I paid. Some of these I got on BOGO. Some of them I use points on. You know, I don't know. I can't tell you. So, the right half of the canvas, you've got more pinks. And then the left half of the canvas, you've got black, gray, brown. Like her skin tone is gray. But like I said, I think that just speaks to the palette that Ennis seems to like to use. And I personally don't mind doing more monochromatic-esque paintings. But I just saw this one and I wanted it really bad, and it was out of stock for a while. And then DAC sent me an email right after I had made another purchase saying, guess what's in stock? It's Rococo Dreams. I swear, I think there might be people in the company that sit behind their computer, and after someone's made a purchase, they go, okay, what have they had on their wait list for a long time? You know, their wish list that they asked to be notified about, and as soon as they buy something, we're going to be like, surprise, we have it back in stock, because I kid you not. Oh, okay, that was a ring. I was like, what the hell is going on with her knuckle? I'm pretty sure it's a ring, but because of the tones, it wasn't super evident at first. Yeah, as soon as, you know, you make that purchase, they're like, by the way, we just got something that you really wanted back in stock. And so, yeah, of course, I had to go and get Rococo Dream. She's just beautiful. I wish I've seen pictures of it finished, you know, because part of what helps me decide what I might get is people post, you know, their finished videos. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to get to this in quite some time. But, you know, people post their finished pictures of what it looks like. And you can really tell whether you're going to love it or not, you know, by people's pictures. The only thing I did not love about this was the carousel and her headpiece. It looks so pixelated. That looks so pixelated. That may look less pixelated if this was around, but it's a square. So, I think with the larger images, I kind of feel like squares work against that in a little bit. You know, bigger images, it's not, you know, it may be better, but I think with smaller images, it's, yeah. But I'm by no means an expert. I do love the crow on her shoulder, the rook that's wearing a crown. And so yeah, this is a very beautiful picture, and I have become quite the diehard fan of Ennis Guerrero, so yeah. I love the little the bunny doll in a plague doctor mask. And then you got a cat in a cat mask. Kind of looks like a Pokemon, if you ask me. What's that Pokemon's called? Cubone. It reminds me of Cubone. But yeah, so I'm very happy with this one. I'm very excited, and I'd really love to do this. There's so many that I would love to do right now. The story of our lives. Okay, so yeah, I can't tell you what the ABs are if they're not listed. You know, if it doesn't have AB. Someone told me, you know, please don't go over there, Honey Lemon. Someone told, don't touch the tripod, Honey Lemon. Come on, move away, Honey Lemon. Thank you. Someone told me how to tell, you know, past a certain number, it's AB, but I don't know. I don't know. So, yes, I'm going to put this one away, and then I'll pull out the next one. We're going to try and get through 4 today. Okay, this next one, I don't know why I thought it was bigger. I'm a fucking idiot. This next one's a portrait, so you're not going to be seeing it right side up. Stay. This is a round by Lori Prindle. This one's called Spring Blossom. It's 70.7 by 55.6 centimeters. There's 55 colors, 2 ABs, 3 fairy dust. So, as with macaws, I'm not really a horse person, but for whatever fucking reason that I will never be able to understand for myself, I've really been digging Lori's horses. So, you know, I got, Blue Rose, and, now I have Spring Blossom. I really love this horse in particular because of the blackberries. And it's just really striking. I was going to get Autumn Fire, but now I'm thinking about getting, I think it's called Summer Rose. She had another one, but it was taken off. I was going to get it when there was a BOGO, and then it was discontinued from that site. So it was the same black horse, but the one I wanted originally was in front of a Dreamcatcher, but it was $20 more expensive. So I was waiting, and then it was too late. So, okay, so here is Spring Blossom. This one's very hard to see. I've seen it done with drills, but it's harder to see. It's gonna hang down, but okay, yeah, you can see it. Okay, but I have to kind of, maybe if I, no, don't touch the camera. Don't touch the camera. That's the horse shoulder. You don't need to see that anyways. Okay, so here is Spring Blossom. I loved the blackberries, like I said. There's blackberries, like, where am I pointing? Here, some up on the head. It's got purple and blue roses. Huge mane. Love the mane on Lori's horses. So that one's kind of dark to see. I apologize. So yes, it's a very beautiful finish, but it's hard to see the beauty without the drills on this particular canvas. Just a little bit harder. So I don't want to block my spotlight here. So yes, very beautiful, very striking horse. There's not anything I don't like about it. Would it be nice if you could see it while the drills are off it? Yeah, it would, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Oh, I miss that show. It's funny, I'm not a big fan of Cops, but oh, that was one of my favorite shows growing up. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell. My screen's cracked and it's really high up, so I can't tell what you're seeing. Big blue roses here, ribbons coming down off the shoulder. This is a big, wide horse, like a breed of horse. It's not one of those fancy Arabians, you know. This is a big, beefy looking horse, and I love that. So yeah, I was going to get Autumn Fire, and then I ended up getting not a horse this last time. So yeah, there is Spring Blossom. I feel like I kind of have to name her Blackberry, seeing how she's covered by blackberries. Oh, yeah, you can kind of see that there. Okay, so let me pause you and I'll unpack the next one. But yeah, this one is just, it's beautiful. Alright, un momento, por favor. Okay, this next one is called Just a Story by Ina Morte. Or Morte? Morte or Morte? Morte? It is 55.8 by 76 centimeters. It is a round. $37 colors, 2 ABs, and 1 glow-in-the-dark diamond. This one is bigger than Blossom. Okay, here is, get down, bottom. Here is Just a Story. So, it'll be hard to see, I think, without the drills on it, but behind her reading chair are these phantom-y looking creatures. Yeah, you can see it. Those are where the glow-in-the-dark drills go, I think. I believe. Let's see, what's that? The lollipop symbol? Yes. I was just checking to make sure the cover sheet was put on the right direction. I'll explain a little bit later. Because I saw there was red lines. Yeah, so was it Just a Story? Just a Story. So yeah, I'm not, this is a little, it's a titch more cartoony than I typically go for. But I can't explain why, I just really liked her. So, you know, I like the dark imagery, you know, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot to say besides I liked her. I wanted to get her. I thought it was cool that these phantom-y characters glowed. I was reading, the reviews because like I said, no, just stay away. I'll let you over pass when I'm done. I was reading the reviews, to look at the pictures of the finished, piece. And, okay, so there's a 310, and then there's a E310. So I'm wondering, sorry, my brain likes to try and have, multiple conversations in its own head at the same time, and it's hard for me to keep track of what I'm trying to say. Wow, that is cool. Okay, so the E310, it's actually a black, I know you can't see the colors with this lighting at this angle. It's actually, obviously 310 is black, but I didn't know that they made glow-in-the-dark black drills. That's actually pretty freaking cool. Oh god, this is why I don't unleash the log, man. Okay. So there's Just a Story. Should be really cool. It'd be a good Halloween canvas, but I've really got my eye on, or my heart set on doing Macaw Family next from Orloa. It's been on my brain since I got it. So that's going to be the next Just for Fun canvas is the Macaw Family. But anyways, there you go. Just a Story by Ina Morte. I hope it's not pronounced Mort, and I've been saying Morte. Ina Mort. I like Morte better. Sounds more romantic. Okay, let me box this up, then I've got one more to show you before I end this video. Okay, this next one is Melancholia by Ines Guerrero. It's 55.6 by 80.9. It's around, and I have Butterfingers. 50 colors, 2 ABs, and 1 fairy dust. I needed to show this one in this video so I can get pictures taken so I can contact DAC because the cover sheet got put on backwards. I'm only lucky that I've taken this out of the box so many times to look at it that I noticed when I peeled back the cover sheet, but the cover sheet was put on backwards, and so all the red lines are coming off the cover sheet and sticking to the canvas, which wouldn't be a big deal, and I would have left it alone if it was a square, but because it's round, and this canvas, doesn't have a ton of red in it. It's got pink for her skin color, but yeah, and pink on the castle clouds, but yeah, you're gonna be able to see this red dashing in all the areas where there's red dashing. If I can't get a new canvas, I might just have to work my magic with some mica powders. Gasp, I know, but what's a girl to do? Okay, so Melancholia. I love this canvas so much. I do know the price of this one. I got it for $20. Because it was marked down to $40, and then it was a BOGO, so I got half off of that. So this one is on sale currently. It's just a girl. She's not flashy, but it's just a girl. Her top is off, but she's got her chestal area covered with a dead bird. Don't worry. She's got the dead bird covering her tetons. You don't have to worry about that. I like the castle in the background because I do love castles. I am a castle girl. And yeah, she's just pretty. She's just pretty. It looks like she's crying blood. Again, I love Annis's style of artwork. It's beautiful and dark at the same time. And I have so much appreciation for that. So, looks like she's laying in some bramble or something. Yeah, I love her. I love her so much. I really want to do her. Oh well, we're going to do the macaws next. The macaws is bright and cheerful and colorful, and I'm going to be just as happy doing the macaws. But yeah, this red dashing, it's coming off onto the canvas. Like I said, I'm just lucky that I have looked at this so many times before I put it away, and then, you know, I'm not sure there would have been anything I could do about it at a later date. So, you know, one year when I did get around to doing her, yeah, she's pretty though. I'm really glad I got her. Yeah. I like the dead bird, even though you can't really tell. I mean, I can tell it's a dead bird. Even though the dead bird doesn't have a lot of features, I can still tell it's a dead bird. Like, maybe she's crying because the bird is dead, or she's got some, you know, she's dying of a nerve gas agent, and everything's dying and bleeding, except for the butterflies, apparently. I guess they survived the nerve gas, but, yeah. She's clutching the dead bird to her chest, and she looks like she's dying herself. So yeah, basically grays, browns, tones again, grays, browns, blacks. Yeah, her skin tone is pink, but and the clouds behind the castle are pink, but it's basically those monochromatic colors again, but I think that's just her style. So yeah, that is the canvases I'll show you today. I am working on canvas right now. I had finished the Naked Mermaid for Wendy's event, and so I started working on a canvas that Emmy had gifted to me. Thank you so much, Emmy. Let me pause you and I'll grab it real quick. This is the Always canvas. It's covered in press and seal. If it looks weird, it's covered in press and seal. After I've finished, you know, putting drills on a section, it gets covered in press and seal. And this is hopefully so that I don't have to spend quite as many hours plucking out cat hair and dirt. So, my dog hairs are heavier. They don't wisp around as bad as cat hair does. And Chance has baby fine hair, so. Yeah, I'm over halfway done. I guess halfway done. I think it's over halfway done. And I'm pretty happy with how it's going. So I will be showing that when I get it finished and sealed. And yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. As always. Alright, thanks for watching if you did, and I will talk to you later. Adios.